What's up everyone, Soldier First Class here. In today's mission, I'm going to talk about the top 5 Final Fantasy summons. Summoning magic is one of my favorite parts of combat, and one that is in almost every major Final Fantasy game. This list will feature 5 of the best summons in the franchise, based off of power, visuals, and fan favoritism. There may be some minor story spoilers, but nothing that will ruin the games if you haven't already played them. Number 5, Yojimbo, Final Fantasy X. Probably the most overpowered summon in the entire franchise, Yojimbo originally made this list based purely on that power. He has the appearance of a mercenary samurai, with his pet Diagoro by his side. Yojimbo's combat style is unique to say the least, as Gil must be paid to use his attacks. He also has one of the most beautiful summon animations in the entire game. Yojimbo's signature overdrive or ultimate attack, Zanmato, is basically the god mode of the Final Fantasy franchise. Pay a little Gil, and with the right parameters, Yojimbo will insta-kill most enemies in his path with his large katana. In fact, the attack is so powerful, the toughest of boss fights are child's play to Yojimbo. One Zanmato later, and Penance, the hardest boss in Final Fantasy X, is instantly sent to the far plane. Like every detail surrounding him, to obtain Yojimbo you must pay a fee for his services, a unique method of obtaining a summon creature. Yojimbo is definitely worth your time and money to obtain, and is the original pay-to-win feature in gaming. Number 4, Alexander. Alexander is a fan favorite and one of the most powerful summons in all of Final Fantasy. He's made many appearances, but is typically that of a giant mechanical fortress. His signature holy magic features one of the most devastating attacks in the franchise. Alexander also has one of the longest summon animations, made all the more powerful once boosting for it was unlocked in Final Fantasy VIII. Alexander's ultimate attack, Divine Judgment, unleashes holy magic in a blinding flash of light and obliterates your enemies. Alexander made this list not only because of his powerful magic, but also his interesting design and love from the fans. The beacon of light in an otherwise dark world, Alexander is the symbol of strength and resolve. Number 3, Shiva. Typically one of the first few summons you obtain, the ice goddess Shiva is definitely a fan favorite and is featured in almost every major Final Fantasy game in one way or another. She's taken on many forms, all of them amazingly majestic. Her appearance is that of a beautiful woman, with her beauty hiding a powerful attack set. Shiva's most powerful attack, Diamond Dust, is deadly and captivating at the same time. With her signature finger snap, enemies shatter into shards of ice, destroying everything caught in her frozen wrath. Shiva is one that many fans and cosplayers consider their favorite summon of all time. Whether she's captivating with her beauty or destroying enemies in an icy storm, Shiva is a fan favorite and rightfully so. Number 2, Knights of the Round, Final Fantasy VII. The most powerful summon in Final Fantasy VII, Knights of the Round is based on King Arthur and the 12 Knights of the Round Table. During its summon animation, Ultimate End, each knight attacks with their signature weapons, with the final blow being dealt by Arthur and his Excalibur. It's also used in several strategies to take down Ruby Weapon, one of the game's most powerful super bosses. Needing a gold chocobo to reach it, Knights of the Round can be found on Round Island. You can also obtain it by obtaining the Master Summon materia from the Calm Traveler, but must defeat Emerald Weapon to do so, which is no easy feat. Knights of the Round is one of the most powerful summons in all of Final Fantasy, and the difficulty in obtaining it is well worth your time and effort. Before we get to our final entry, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1, Bahamut. My personal favorite of all the summons, Bahamut is one of the most important in Final Fantasy history. When you think summon creatures, one of the first that comes to mind is Bahamut. The King of Dragons, Bahamut has been featured in the storyline of several of the games, and even has his own game, Bahamut's Lagoon. He's also featured as a boss in a lot of the games, and requires you to defeat him in a test of combat to obtain his services. Sporting his signature Mega Flare, Bahamut blazes a path of destruction on anyone unlucky enough to get caught in his way. His non-elemental attacks are some of the most devastating in the entire franchise, and seem to get even more powerful with every version of him. While almost all versions of him are that of a large dragon, he takes on a different form in Final Fantasy XV. As an astral, he appears as a humanoid knight wearing dragon-themed armor. He plays a major role in the story of Final Fantasy XV, even though his on-screen appearances are limited. The King of Dragons is definitely a fan favorite, and one of the longest standing symbols of Final Fantasy. His appearances are often, but always memorable, making him one of the best summons in the entire franchise. Did you enjoy this list?
It's not bad really once you get used to it.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to omni-slash that like button. Let me know in the comments section below who your top 5 summons are. Subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell to join the ranks of Soldier today. For the latest Final Fantasy top 5 videos, I'm Soldier First Class, and I'm on to the next mission. Later, guys.